not that I don't love you, it's just I love me more. And loving shouldn't mean always fighting a war. You were the pause between my lines, the ache inside my rhymes. But even poems need to end and leave the pain behind. This is me letting go, like waves pulling back to sea. You were once my safest place, now I need to set me free. No fireworks, no last reply, just a whisper, soft goodbye. No more pretending not to know. This is me letting go. I hope you find your peace in a world that fits your light. And if you ever think of me, know I finally got it right. Final. This is me letting go, with hands no longer tied. I walk away with quiet strength, not broken, just alive. No regrets, no shadow past, just love that couldn't last. And as I watch the sunrise glow, I smile. I'm letting go. 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 I hope you find your peace in a world that fits your life. I held a hand that wasn't yours. I smiled through drinks and opened doors. I laughed at jokes I didn't know, pretending I had let you go. They say the heart can start again with someone new, with less pain. But I still flinch when they say your name. Guess I'm still stuck in yesterday. I wish I could forget the way your eyes would meet mine every day. But now they haunt me quietly, even when you're not with me. I'm still not over you, though I swore I'd start brand new. This love feels like a shadow of what I once had with you. I'm holding someone kind, but you still fill my mind. And every time I try to stay, I feel myself drift away. I'm still not over you, even though I want to be. I gave someone my pieces, but you still have the key. I dress like I've moved on for good, smile like they all think I should. But late at night when lights go dim, I'm still comparing him to him. They ask me why I hesitate, why I can't match their perfect date. But how do you love with half a heart when someone else still owns that part? He holds me like he means it, but it's not the same embrace. 'Cause love of running from the pain I knew and facing that I lost you. Final over you, but I'll keep walking through the nights, the doubts, the aching parts with someone holding half my heart. One day I'll say it's done and truly mean I've won, but tonight, in quiet honesty, you're still a part of me. Maybe time will fix this mess, or maybe I just need less of running from the pain I knew and facing that I lost you. It still hurts some nights when your name runs through my mind, but I don't cry the way I used to. I just breathe and let it slide. I still keep the songs we shared, but I don't play them like before. I just leave them in a folder that I don't open anymore. They say time will do the healing, but I know it's more than that. It's choosing not to message you even when I miss our chat. I'm healing in silence, no big words, no loud goodbyes. Just learning how to sleep alone and not believe my lies. I'm finding new mornings without checking if you cared. No closure, no confessions, just me finally prepared. I still remember every laugh, like echoes from another me. But now I know not every smile means it's meant to be. I walk the streets we used to roam, but now they feel like mine. You were a piece of my story, but I won't press rewind. I still see you in my dreams, but you fade when I awake. And though my heart still flinches, it's a pain I choose to take. I'm healing in silence, no dramatic curtain close. Just picking up my scattered self and watering what grows. I'm learning to breathe deeper, even when the nights feel long. I'm singing softer lullabies to make my silence strong. You won't hear my healing, it's quiet, it's unseen, but it's there in every moment. I choose peace over the dream. I'm healing in silence, no need to make it loud. Sometimes the bravest thing we do is walk away unbold. So if you ever think of me, know I survived the fall, not by holding on to us, but by letting go of all. kisses me with quiet pride. So I'm leaving without goodbye, like a ghost. No morning sky, no footprints in your never mind. Just echoes in your lullaby. No lever to a question. I won't host them on no lie. I loved you in the silence. Now I'm learning how to fly. You'll look around, but I'll be gone. A quiet war I've never won. But at least I finally see the one I need to love is me. So I'm leaving without goodbye. No need to ask me why. Sometimes the loudest love is the kind that learns to die. I won't haunt hard tomorrows. I won't live in yesterday. I loved you once in silence, but now I walk away. I saved your seed, I kept your smile. I stayed in silence for a while. I asked you how your day had been, but never said what's deep within. I caught the way you looked at her and swallowed back the sting, unsure. I knew that I could never say, I wish you looked at me that way. You laughed and I was falling. You cried and I was calling, but never loud enough to hear the words I've buried all these years. You never noticed all the times I stayed, the way I held you without needing to be paid. You never saw it in the way I cared. I was loving you in silence while pretending I wasn't there. I played the part of just a friend and hoped that time would someday bend. That maybe one day you'd turn around and see the love without a sound. I stood beside you in your storms while wishing I could keep you warm. But someone else became your light while I kept hiding in the night. You laughed and I was falling. You cried and I was calling, but never loud enough to hear the words I've buried all these years. You never noticed all the times I stayed, the way I held you without needing to be paid. You never saw it in the way I cared. I was loving you in silence. I was loving you was quiet, but my heart was screaming strong. Maybe it's my fault for never saying more. But love, when left unspoken, still shakes us to the core. You never noticed, and maybe that's okay. But part of me still lingers in the words I didn't say. If love could live in silence, then mine was deep and true. But now I'm walking softly away from loving you. No fireworks, no grand parade, just quiet roads, I'm not afraid. No promises I couldn't keep, just nights where now I finally sleep. No messages left unread, no echoes of the words unsaid. I've learned to sit with all I lack, and no, I'll never beg you back. 'Cause I found peace at last in letting go of what won't last. In every scar I used to hate, I see the lines that time creates. Not every heart getting stitched the same, not every loss needs to bring blame. But in the stillness I have passed, I found peace at last. I don't need a closing scene, no more chasing what might have been. You were a part of who I was, but I've become someone because I broke and didn't stay, because I walked my own way, and now I rise without regret, even if you don't come back. I found peace at last, not in your arms but in the past. I stopped looking for a sign to tell me you were once mine. Now when I breathe, it's not for two, and when I love, I start with you. Not you, the ghost that held me fast, but me in peace at last. Let the stories fade in time, let the pictures lose their shine. I'm not bitter, I'm not cold, I just don't need to hold what never truly stayed, what always slipped away. Final peace at last, like quiet roads that I've surpassed. Not every heart needs a pair to feel complete, to feel repair. And if one day love knocks again, I'll welcome it, not beg or bend. But for now, the storm has passed. I found peace. I found peace at last. I found peace at last. Let the stories fade in time, let the pictures lose. I laughed a little louder just to hear you laugh too. You never knew you were the center of my view. I stayed up past my silence just to text you goodnight, hoping maybe someday you'd see me in a different light. You talked about someone, I smiled like I'm okay, but inside I was dreaming you'd look at me that way. We were almost something, but never quite enough, like holding hands but never calling it love. You were the echo in my heart, the pause before the rush. And every time I almost said I like you, I hush. Couldn't say we were almost something in a world that moved too fast, like sunsets never captured, but still too bright to last. You were the sentence left unread, the line I couldn't trust, and every time I almost said we could be, it crushed. I'd be the one you'd see, not just a gentle comfort, but the place you'd wanna be. Final almost something, but not the kind that stays. Like dreams you half remember, that slowly fade away. You'll never know how deep it ran, or what you meant, because we never.
I've been walking slow through fire, fighting ghosts of lost desire. But now your hand is in my view, and I feel something breaking through. Your voice is like the calm I craved, a place where even scars feel safe. And though my past still leaves a trace, you make me want to find new space. So let me try again, even if I'm not whole. Let me start again with trembling control. I'm not perfect, but I'm here with every doubt and every fear. If love still lives in broken men, then baby, let me try again. You're not asking for a dream, just someone real behind the scene. I'm not the same as who I was, but maybe that's a gift, because I know what silence really means. I've learned to breathe between the screams, and if I stumble, will you stay and hold me through my halfway? Let me try again. Let me fall and then rise. I may not love like brand new hearts, but I've learned depth behind the eyes. This is who's been through storms, but still longs to feel warm. So let me try again, with a love that knows the cost. Let's write a story where not every line gets lost. You're not saving me tonight, you're just holding on to life. And I swear with all I am, I'm ready, let me try again.
You smiled like summer in the storm, and for a second I felt warm. You touched the cracks I tried to hide, and reached the pain I locked inside. I saw a life behind your eyes, a gentle truth, no alibis. But every step I tried to take felt like a risk I couldn't fake. I almost believed that love could heal me. I almost gave in to what you see in me. But I'm still haunted by the rain, still carrying too much pain. You're everything I need, but I'm not ready to be freed. You held my silence like a song. You never asked what went so wrong, but kindness makes it hard to breathe when every kiss feels like a thief. I wanted to give more than maybe, but I'm still chasing who I used to be. And though you never tried to rush, my heart still flinches at a tug. I almost believed that I could fall again. I almost let you in to places no one's been. But love's a bridge I'm scared to cross, still mourning all the things I lost. You're not the one I fear, it's what I see in the mirror. I almost believed that I could fall again. I almost let you in to places no one's been. But love's a bridge I'm scared to cross, still mourning all the things I lost. You're not the one I fear, it's what I see in the mirror. Don't wait for me too long, I'm still learning to be strong. If I ever find the light, you'll be the one I call at night. I almost believed, and maybe that's a start. You reached a place no one could in my heart. If I can break these chains I keep, I'll find you waiting in my sleep. But for now, I almost believe.
You showed up in the pouring rain, same smile, same voice, same name. But everything you were to me is now a ghost I had to free. You said you missed the way I cared, the quiet nights, the warmth we shared. But I've been healing all this time, and I can't let you cross that line. It's too late to begin when I've learned how to end the chapters we kept writing that never truly mended. I held the
if you'd stayed that night, maybe if you'd held me tight. But love's not meant to bend again, just when it learns to stand. It's too late to begin. This isn't where we win. This is where we both let go of all the maybes we don't know. So thank you for the love we lost, but I won't lose me again. It's too late to begin. Too late to begin. It's too late to begin. Maybe if you'd stay that night, maybe if you'd held me tight. But love's not meant to bend again. I used to hate the quiet nights, the way they echoed lack of light. But now I find a softer sound in all the silence you left around. I blame the stars for what fell through. I curse the sky for losing you. But now I know it wasn't fate, it was a gift I learned too late. So thank you for the silence, for the space you left behind, for the wounds I had to carry that taught me how to find a voice inside that's steady, a love I never knew.
flowers burned and turned to smoke, or words we never really spoke. Some hearts don't turn around once they've left familiar ground, and it's okay to feel the crack. Some things don't come back. Don't stay afloat. Maybe healing looks like this. Not a scream, but just a kiss to memories you've tucked away, and learning how to walk away. Some things don't come back, and I no longer chase their tracks. I light a candle, let it glow, for all the things I had to know. Not every ending needs a sound, not every loss is breaking down. Sometimes goodbye is just the fact. Some things don't come back.
I still keep the porch light on, though it's been months since you've been gone. I count the steps I know by heart, from where we kiss to where we part. The clock still ticks the same old beat, but every hour feels incomplete. I leave a space in every plan, in case you reach for me again. Still waiting at the door, for a knock that comes no more, for a voice that used to sing through the halls of everything. I know you've closed that page, I know you've walked away, but
Maybe love was never meant to be a war inside my chest, but I would lose each time again if it meant you'd call me yours back then. If I had stayed, if I had known that hearts can't beat when left alone, if I had said the words I feared, would you be standing with me here? But I was late, now was afraid. Now love's a ghost I can't persuade. The light went out, the silence stayed. Is it the price for not having stayed?
Two cups of coffee still, one for me, one for your ghost. Your shadow lingers on the sill, where morning light would hold you close. I hear your footsteps in the hall, a laugh that fades before I blink. The silence crawls along the wall and whispers things I shouldn't think. You're gone, but you're everywhere, in empty chairs and midnight. In dreams I try to sleep right through, but all I hear are echoes of you. Are echoes of you. You're gone, but you never left. You haunt the spaces in my chest. No matter what I say or do, I live inside the echoes of you. Your shirt still hangs behind the door, like time refused to let you go. I try to dance like once before, but every song just feels too slow. I light a candle in the dark, pretend you're just a breath away, but even with the smallest spark, your warmth still feels so far today. You're gone, but you're everywhere, in empty chairs and midnight air. In dreams I try to sleep right through, but all I hear are echoes of you. Are echoes of you. You're gone, but you never left. You haunt the spaces in my chest. No matter what I say or do, I live inside the echoes of you. I wish goodbye had sounded loud, not just a drift into a cloud, but some love ends without a sound and leaves us searching, lost and bound. Final thought, you're gone, but you echo still through every window, every chill. And maybe time will pull me through, but right now I'm still calling you. Through echoes of you. We used to dance in the morning light, laughing loud, no end in sight. You were the sun, I was the sky. We painted love across the night. But something changed, I felt the shift, a colder breeze inside your kiss. Your eyes stopped looking back at me, like I became a distant myth. When the lights went that's what it felt like when the lights went out. Now every room feels hollow, dry. I light a match, but it won't fly. You were the glow inside my chest. Now you're the ache I can't forget. Fine, the lights went out. I broke down alone beneath this heavy crown. I begged the dark to show me why, but some goodbyes don't say goodbye. You were my day, now I'm the shade of every love we could have made. I whisper your name, but there's no sound. That's what remains when the lights went out.